Hello everyone. I just want to point out I haven't played a lot last night, and I think I finished it in level 11 this morning and then quit. In fact, I may have hit level 11 last night, I can't remember. I've been very busy today. Yeah, I did not prep before the stream of trying to remember everything I did because it was so much. I figured if I was going to go through it, I might as well just go through it one time only. I hit level 11 here in this room. There's when you come in this room, you get like 170 or something for coming in here, and then like another 320 from picking up the there's like 320 and 170 for picking up the list of murder targets. Anyway, I think what did I do this for? I did the fight over here. Over here for the doppelganger fight, right? And that got, I think, Wyll leveled up. One of them leveled up, and the other ones were like 264, like 234, 264 or something. So then coming in here, like the first one leveled me up. Actually, yeah, the first one coming up through the door like it leveled me up, and then doing the other stuff. Because you get both of those 320 and 170, I think it is, at the same time, basically. So they leveled everyone else up. So we'll go over to levels. I've bought quite a few items. I'm poor. I don't know if I can go. What happens if I try to go in the lower city without buying all of the stuff I need from the House of Grief vendor over here? He's still got the Dwarven Thrower to buy. I've been buying stuff on her because her high persuasion. But yeah, we'll go through the dialogue. One thing I want to point out right now is I've been still getting... I never claimed Oathbreaker, and I never paid to get my oath back. But I've still been getting Paladin and Oath of the Crown dialogues. In fact, I'll show that when I go through the dialogue. I didn't take all of the Oath of the Crown options. In fact, once I had Oath of the Crown as two options in the same multiple choice, so I might remember what that was. Anyway, let me check YouTube. Give me a second, get everything set up. I had Oath of the Crown. Okay, that was good. So let's go over levels. So here, we're finishing off with 8 wizard. So we're taking our last 2 wizard levels. There is still an option to take cleric 1 for war cleric if I wanted to just do one-handed damage, especially because my offhand does like, I don't know, like 20 damage. But our main hand, not factoring in moving blade or smites or anything, but just because of the resonant stone, it gives a lot more damage than an offhand attack, so cleric could be useful. The problem is we lose our feet. We'd still be able to upcast because it's still a full spell level, right? So that causes the problem. I remember we messed up on getting Hag's Hair because I failed 5 checks, right? With advantage, or yeah, I failed all 5 checks because I forgot that they had made that change to making the main character talk, even though I had Karlak all prepped up to do the talking and probably had like a 90+% chance for her to succeed. Probably higher than that, being that she had thaumaturgy and +5 to the check. And I didn't get to add enhanced ability or anything, because if I'd known he would have done it, I could at least buffed him beforehand and at least, you know, got me into like 70-80% chance to make it, especially with full inspiration. Anyway, I've been reading some people that have been posting on Reddit about blade singers, and a lot of people say you should take mobile, and mobile gives you 3 more movement. If you dash, you're not affected by difficult terrain. That doesn't really bother me because I would just use Misty Step. And you can you don't get opportunity attacks after making a melee attack, and I'm like, yeah, but if your armor class is high enough and you have shield, you're not going to get hit anyway, so it may be beneficial to force the opportunity attack on you. I mean, there's a chance they crit or whatever, but I'm just saying in general, I've just never thought that feat was really good. But it does fit the Blade Singer kind of roleplay and power, but it's like, I'm happy that I took alert, and then when I got Paladin 2, so that would have been level 8, and swapped over and did the, or was it wasn't level 9 when I wait? I think I might have waited to level 9 to respec, but, then, then I took Savage Attack. So, the problem is, though, is my biggest problem is to hit, right? When I don't have darkness or obscurity so I can get advantage, my hit goes to shit like 60%. And especially now I don't have this ability here. I mean, I could pay to get it back, but right now I need money to buy items, so I'm not too worried about it. Plus, like I said, I'm still getting the dialogue choices, so why even bother? Literally the only thing I'm losing is this ability, so we do now have Arcane Recovery 4, which is what we're going to want for our to get smites back. Won't help us for boss fights, like one-off fights, but for overall it'll help. So I don't know. I think 8 Wizard's still better. Because we're going to be putting out so much damage, I don't think the extra occasional bonus attack from War Magic. Plus, War Magic, people say it's bug, like if you move, you lose it. I know when I used it a few times on characters, it was real annoying because it would, I would deliberately have to use a bonus action sometimes, so it wouldn't use my bonus action attack as opposed to like my normal attack. Yeah, I just never felt like it worked properly. Anyway, so without hacks here, I was thinking, well, I was going to take dexterity because when I swap my armor, I'm going to lose the Cat's Grace armor. My dex is going to go back down to 16. And my plan was to take 2 dex to get it to 18, Mirror of Loss to get it to 20. And Mirror of Loss on honor mode, unless you want to save scum honor mode, is not guaranteed, right? You got a high chance, though, if you're just trying to get the stat. So we need 20 for initiative and armor class and our attack and damage, right? The damage at this point, we're doing like 50 psychic damage, but you're not always going to fight stuff that's vulnerable to psychic. You're sometimes going to fight things like we're going to have to do the Steel Watch Foundry, and those guys are going to be immune to psychic attacks, so we may have to swap to just like Knife at Undermountain King and something else. So our damage will go down a lot. Or just play caster. So like I said, with Hags here, I could have got that up higher. What I'm thinking here right now is I could respec, drop Wisdom to 10, start with 17 Dexterity, right? Also wouldn't mind getting my Constitution up, but right now I think we were starting with 16 Intelligence and Dex, 14 in Con. I could take Resilient and Dex, and that would give me saves, advantage on Dex saves, right? And puts 4 proficiency bonus to my Dex saves, so that would help. We also have to remember that when I have the Resonant Stone on me, I'm getting disadvantage on mental saves. Another option is I could, so the difference between that and taking this +2 Dex feat is I'd lose 2 Wisdom, so 1 Wisdom skills and 1 Wisdom save, but my Dex will still be 20, and I'd gain 4 to Dex save. So I think that's overall probably better option. Yeah, wisdom, losing your wisdom 6, but we are going for a kill as much as possible round 1. I mean, and in some situations that's not going to be possible, but I don't know. We got freedom of movement to stop from like paralyzation and shit, so we can't be put to sleep. Unless it's like a high-end sleep stuff. I haven't decided what to do, but it'll be a long while before we hit level 12. I mean, at least like probably 3 or 4 days. So, unless I want to go just farm XP. I know it's like 20,000 XP or some shit, 25,000, and I know there's some places you can get like 2,000, like the Kuatua when you get to Lower City. You go down there right when you start and go down by the Mysticarian's house and do that fight. It's like 1,200 XP. It's like, oh, that's like one big chunk of your XP right there. Anyway, but for right now, we'll go level 8 wizard. We'll get our decks up. Boom. Shadowheart took level 5 monk. Oh, I did change my spells too. Here, I'll show you. Since Jaheira's gets a full spell levels and has more spells, I changed her spells, which allowed me to take Long Strider and jump with her. So I decided to go with more my traditional fighter mage thief type spells, where I used to cast like Fox's Cunning and Heroism and stuff like that. I'm talking 3rd edition. So I tried to go for more utility here. I dropped the fireballs and all that shit. Shield, mage armor for now. Misty Step, even though I have it from an item, it's just good to have. I took knock because there's going to be times like when I go through the counting house, I might just want to knock through some of those harder DC checks. Arcane Lock, which I love, but I just almost never get to use it. I mean, I could take Resilient Spirit too, which I think would be handy, but it's a concentration spell, so you take a chance of losing it on whoever you cast it. It's just a cool spell. And Phantasmal Killer if I wanted to use Arcane Acuity, but overall, that doesn't really, probably on average does less damage than our attack, so. See, Invisibility I'm going to keep. I will probably drop Mage Armor for Dark Vision when I run out of scrolls. But for right now, this is what we got. I know a lot of people are using Magic Weapon to give them a concentration spell. But if I remember right, when you use this, you have to use a 3rd level slot to get +2, and you have to use a 6th level slot to get +3. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You could also use Rhapsody in offhand. Moving on. So she just got monk level 5. She gets extra attack and stunning strikes. I'll talk about her gear in a bit. Nothing really changed here. Yeah, I don't. Let me see. I think her fast movement goes up at level 6, or is it 5? Yeah, it's still at 3 meters right now, so. I'm still using armor. I did get some other armors, but like I said, I'll go over that in a bit. Again, I try to spec her stuff in the necromancy just for roleplay reasons. I went ahead and spec'd her for, I'm probably going to use a lot less Spirit Guardians now since I can't upscale it anymore. You know, when we were level 8 still using 3rd level spells, fine. But now we're level 11. It just doesn't do enough damage. I'm going to keep it still for like killing the rats and shit or something small. But we also have 6 key points. Oh, speaking of which, for the quest for the amulet, I ran right over and did the amulet early in Act 3. And, you know, I'm playing a good run, so I took the curse from him, and you can see it on Wyll, right? And then I was like, wait, the amulet I got back was the shitty one that has nothing on it. And I'm like, was I supposed to say no? So I looked it up on Wiki and like, yeah, so this goes back to that I'm rusty and forgot some of the knowledge I had, like that they changed dialogue, they changed a bullet fight, you know, some of the other shit I forgot about that I messed up on. Anyway, yeah, so you're supposed to not take the curse to get the amulet, but it's only a cast of shatter, and you can restore once per long rest your martial unarmed proficiency damage. So for hers, it's only going to be a 1d6 instead of 1d8. I was like, yeah, she's only going to get like 3.5 on average key points back once per long rest. I was like, I don't think she needs it. She's probably going to use the amulet of devout anyway for the extra 2 DCs because she still may cast from scrolls or want to cast command or something, so we'll leave it that way. Alright, Karlak, pretty simple. Level 1 fighter, ground. She gained 1 armor class and second win. That was it. Alright, Jaheira, level 11, nothing special on the subclass. So I dropped Call Lightning, Thunder Wave. I think I had another damage spell I was using. It was an Ice Storm. Well, we picked up Hero's Feast and Sunbeam, right? Because we want Hero's Feast because it gives us advantage on Wisdom saves, which counteracts the 1/3 of the Steeped in Bliss debuff. And then, you know, he got the Gazari mind barrier thing, so that covers intelligence for him. Because ideally, he's going to be split up from the rest of the group, and they won't be having Steeped in Bliss. I got rid of Confusion because I didn't feel like that filled the build. And maybe Sleet Storm. Anyway, the point here is I specifically set her up under the theme of lightning or light, fire, and some nature. Now you'll notice I got Conjure Elemental, and I decided I wasn't going to use it at first, but I was like, you know, I'm going to limit myself only to Conjure Elementals spells that are fire based. So she's going to be just light, fire. So I went to go through her spells, and I was like, I'm going to go through all the spells and take anything that has to do with light, and then fire, and then utility. Like, oh yeah, I dropped his enhanced. I don't think he had an enhanced ability. I think I took hers off. Yeah, I took hers off because I was like, I don't really need 2 enhanced abilities. So you can see here we got Guiding Boat and Star Map, which she gets for free, right? Then we got Moonbeam, Sunbeam, Heat Metal, Wall of Fire. I'm not taking Flame Blade because that doesn't fit her. And Flaming Spear just sucks. So if there was a point in EA, what was actually cool, but it just, yeah. Fairy Fire and Daylight for light effects. Grasping Fine and Conjure Elemental, which, like I said, will do fire. And then, you know, Freedom, Hero's Feast, Enhanced Abilities, Long Strider, and Leap. And I still got Mass Cure Wounds for emergency. That's it. I don't know. I think that's where I'm going to stick her. She's not going to get another spell slot. And I'll take Dual Wield next level. She don't really have anything. Now, one thing about her, my Starry form has been acting up. You'll notice I'm not showing a Starry form right now, right? So I was in Dragon, but then my Dragon thing went away. And then my, so I went in the Chalice, and then it went away. And I was like, what? What the fuck is going on here? So yeah, you can see my Archer one. Oh, I think I went in Archer one. I don't know if I'm in Archer one right now, but you see it's not showing up, right? So I don't know, something's going on with it. We still got to go through gear and questing. So pretty much everything in Rivington's done. I don't know if there's any minor little thing I might have forgot, but I did get Nyruna. I did dribbles, open hand, all the shit on the right side, carriers, talk to Terra. I did not get Gale to talk to Terra though. Okay, so this is where we left off after the fight, right? So I went through camp and just basically talked to everyone, see if there was anything I needed to talk to about. A little bit of Dame Aelin, but yeah, I chose not to do that. I found out, so Wiki says if you have Shadowheart in your party, you can't talk to him and get the bonus stuff. That is incorrect. All I did was pull Shadowheart, ungrouped her, and did not have her run up to get in his like sight range. and like about the size of a max cast water, and that was enough for him to talk to me. No problem. So he had three things I need to buy. The armor, the bow that gives 3 initiative, and Dwarven Thrower. So basically, as I've been getting money, I've just been having Karlak sell the money, items. I'm sorry, not money, items. So now Karlak, because she's got good persuasion, right? I did not buy the Dwarven Thrower yet. I went over and got 2 items from... I can't pronounce her name, the Dragonborn. I looked for about 20 minutes online. I could not find... I'm pretty sure I looked at this before. I could not find if the Ambusher worked with unarmed, because it gives 1d6 necrotic damage. Anyone hasn't taken her turn yet. I was like, this is perfect. She's full necrotic. We got a theme going. Psychic, Elemental, Necrotic, Radiant, right? Couldn't find it, but when I actually bought the thing, 1,840 gold, used it, and it didn't work. That does not work for unarmed. Now, it did not specify it works for unarmed. It said melee, ranged, and throwing on Wiki, so I was like, yeah, I might be wasting my money here. Anyway, so when you're kind of poor and you're trying to save up money just to buy items. Okay, so here we got, they weren't happy that I'd been hiding Asterion from, but, okay, so here, this was a Oath of the Paladin, I believe. City's protection falls under my purview. I'll kill the vampire, so we took that quest. Talk to Barkus. We got the bomb. Oh, here's another one. So, I am sworn to uphold the law. Tell me what the problem is, and I shall mediate. In this, at some point, I got a dialogue to say Oath of the Crown Paladin. They need to leave because that's the law. And then there was another one you let them stay. Oath of the Crown Intimidation. I don't know. I might be having those backwards, but basically I got a choice over 2 of them. Yeah, so we're still getting those. I don't know if Wyll would have forced the Oath of the Crown Paladin would have forced them. In fact, let's go back to that. So I did detect thoughts and asked about the basement, and then asked if I could take a look, and then the fight started. So I didn't really feel like I feel like a Oath of the Crown would have said, "Let me see the basement." I agreed to take the Ox over. That is a failure condition, but like I said, we don't currently have that going on. I failed the check for her 3 or 4 times and ran out of inspiration. I was not able to, well, yeah, this one. I was not able to, because I had talked with Shadowheart because I thought it would make more sense since Shadowheart had Scratch. But yeah, I failed the checks. At one point, I was on inspiration. I got inspiration for all 4 characters in 5 minutes. I got one for talking to, I think it was Soldier talking to Commander Lightfeather. One for talking to the returning the letters or something, and then one for talking to these brothers. That was the Acolyte one. And then Valeria, talking to Valeria, which was another Oath of the Crown choice. The law is unfair, I'll uncover truth. Anyway, I got one for all 4 characters in 5 minutes. I took Wyll in to do the, how you pronounce it, Chalt. So I was a little worried. They did pounce on me a few times, but it didn't keep me from killing them. Okay, so that's about it. Side with the open-minded priest. Oh, we got so many of these. Find the missing letters. Oh, that was the second one, actually. Meet Commander Lightfeather. And we already got in with her. Report to Commander Lightfeather. Yeah, take up the investigation. Alright, so our quest. I don't know what we're going to do first in Act 3, but we're going to want to get the Mirror of Lost. We're going to want to do anything involving Karlach. I did do Karlach for the Dryad romance scene. Wait. Probably be looking for gear, so probably go down and talk to Mystic Carrion. Probably gonna need to do the counting house early for Minsk. I don't want to piss your hair off. So yeah, probably counting house and House of Grief will probably be real early. And then probably like Iron Throne and the Foundry. Probably in the middle. I mean, yeah, we do have to do the Temple Murders stuff too, but that's no. We just need to stop him from killing Cora, and then after that, I'm not too worried about it. I'll figure that all out later. So here is the other issue, right? I made some gear changes. I got so we left off. I had just got I hadn't looted them yet, but these boots. So now we have extra damage for unarmed attacks, especially now that we have extra attack. So I swapped boots around. I gave her the boots of striding because no one else could use them. She doesn't cast and he can't wear medium armor, so I gave that to her. I was like, that probably makes sense for her to have Moonbeam or Sunbeam or whatever out, which means I gave her the Stormy Clamor. And I gave him Green Night Stalkers because I was like, or Walkers, because he's moving around. That's probably better for him. So we really don't need these anymore, unless we gave them to her, but she's ranged anyway. All right, the short bow. Well, I said I bought the Hellrider longbow for +3 initiative. I'm going to be keeping that. I'm going to be keeping Titan String on her, even though I don't even. I don't know, maybe, but she doesn't need resistance to fire. Keep this for the +1 initiative. Oh, actually, I guess I can give it to her so she has resistance. Let's do that. I didn't even think about that. She's not proficient in any of them. Yeah, so at least that gives her a couple extra resistances. So that's good. Robe of Supreme Defense. Bought this for a couple thousand and realized that I may not use it. So right now I don't lose my +1 to hit from Graceful Cloth. And then I looked at it for her and I'm like, shit, I don't know. If I take my shield off and the armor off, so my armor class goes down. I don't want to move that because that's going to fuck me up. I can take the shield off, cast mage armor or whatever, to get up to 16. If I put on the bracers to give +2, I think I can get up to, what is it? 10 base, 3 for dexterity, 3 for mage armor, 16. Anyway, I just don't feel it's that useful. So that'd be 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 with the bracers. But I was like, okay, I lose damage. I lose advantage on con saves. I gain 3 movement though. And she gains like, what is it? $4 saves would be really handy. But for right now, I don't have any use for it. Now, Mels, she could really benefit from the +1. Well, I took this off so she has extra attack. I need to punch, right? And I used ambush with her through all of what I had done, but at this point, ambusher I can't use on anybody. I mean, I could use it on him, but I don't think it's better than this. The only other option would be, like, take dual wield with Karlak, but I'm not getting a second feat with her the way it's set up. She doesn't need it. She's casting. I don't know. I don't see any way I can make use of it. Since I got this, I've been using it because it seemed like a little bit more damage than Unseen Menace. I don't know if the invisible really helps with when you throw it. It's been okay. But I also knew I was about to get like, this technically is more damage than like returning pike. The only reason I've been keeping this is because for when I don't rage, but I don't really care at this point. Also getting rid of Kethrix because we got this, which is just straight up better. I was just clearing up this inventory here. Yeah, I cleared up like 2 rows of shit sitting at the camp. Okay, so Mels. She does not want to equip anything right now. +1 DC. It's probably more useful for her than Blood of Lathander, but this is more roleplay, so until we get dual wield. If she goes shieldless, then no one's going to be making use of this for +3 initiative, and I just don't think that's right. Almost done if I'm talking. Again, another +1 DC item, which would be handy for her, but I got the Horns of the Berserker for her, and I just don't know if I can really make use of that on anyone. Now, it does have, it's no armor, so I could wear it on him, but then I lose the haste helm, so he would just gain initiative. Here we have +1 armor class boots, so we didn't need the other boots anymore anyway. And saving throws as long as you're not wearing armor, hood, and shield. But the only person who can use this is that. I'm like, I'm about to go get the other boots. No one else qualifies for this except maybe her if she goes unarmed. Now, which is weird because, well, we don't want to put that on her because she's going to have the damage. I got the Elven Chain, and it actually allows you to blade song in it. Can't wear medium or heavy armor or shields while blade singing. You notice it doesn't say impeded. See how this says impeded? So you're considered proficient with it, and you get +2 initiative, but you lose the 2 dex, so you're really only getting +1 initiative. The advantage on dex saving throws really isn't that useful because we're getting advantage on dex skills, and we get +1 to saves anyway. So yeah, I've got this armor works with all the other stuff like monk on arm movement, the bracers of +2 AC. So her 20 armor class. If I take my shield off, I will have 1 more from dexterity. Or no, I think this stops your dexterity too, right? Yeah. I could take this off and I'd get the 2 from the bracers. So if I wanted to carry a stat stick, like Ambusher, which would have been nice, but it doesn't work, so it doesn't. Basically what I'm saying here is I've got some gear options, but everything's not lining up the way I need it to, so. Then we got the Banded Mystic Scoundrel. But I'm more spec'd up to have my spell. I know how everyone loves it. I don't like using it because this is so fucking ridiculously powerful. Same thing with Arcane Acuity. I know some people use Killer Sweetheart on this build and then put on the Helmet of Arcane Acuity, and then for gloves they use Gloves of Battle Mage's Power. 8, that's amazing. You're still getting the Arcane Synergy, you're getting Arcane Acuity, you're getting the Or no, some people are using this for the arcane synergy and this for the arcane acuity. But again, I don't like using arcane acuity. I think it's way too fucking powerful. I mean, yeah, strength elixirs are powerful, but... And I'm not giving up my haste helmet. So I'm just going to send this to camp. If I want to try a build with it, fine, sure. Now here comes the hard part. I could put this on her. It's versatile, right? It fits the thunder damage theory. But it's AoE damage. And that also gives me 2 characters glowing, which makes it hard for him to do anything. I get his advantage. 17 to 27. About the same amount of damage. Don't really need to plus the attack because she throws, but the good thing about this is it automatically returns. We don't have to be raging to use it. We also get bonus movement speed, which is handy. Immunity to falling. Not a big deal because we already had resistance. I don't know, but I think we can... Yeah, we can have someone to put our shields on. Not that she needs crit resistance right now, but... So we'll still keep Corpse Grinder for a ranged weapon. Or a bludgeon weapon. Yeah, I don't think we can equip... Yeah, we can't equip anything else except a shield. So... Yeah, I'd already went through everything before I started, so everything up through this here is organized. All this stuff was stuff that needs sewed when I get to Damon, so I'm gonna get money. Especially when I sell, like this stuff is gonna be worth... There's 1,000. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna get 1,000 for it, but... Catheric's armor is gonna be worth a ton of money. Like I said, we're not using anyone with heavy armor. We don't have any range builds. We got better. Well, no, we'll keep that. Yeah, unfortunately, I bought that. Wasn't able to use it. Alright, I don't think we have any reason to keep the returning pike because we got 9 runas. Has it got extra reach? No. Okay. We'll keep it for now. I don't think we have any reason to keep Catheric's hammer. Keep these. I'll keep that if I hit level 12 by some chance before we get one of the nice staffs. I mean, you can always go in Sorcerer's Sundries and get the other one pretty easily. So yeah, all this stuff is going to get sold. Right now I still need, you see I have no money. I went through and sold a bunch of extra potions and arrows and scrolls and just made as much as I could. But right now I got no money. Oh, I guess it was good to come over here. I would love if there would have been a DLC, or Baldur's Gate 4, where she's like, I don't want to say a main character, but kind of like Jurgle here, Withers, where she, like, it'd be nice if you, like, ran into her and she could join your group for a while. Okay, so I haven't really... I don't think I've long rested the whole time I've been here. I mean, I did level up. So Rivington, yeah, did all Rivington. Before we go to Lower City, I want to make sure I can buy the hammer. I think I got the couple items I needed from her. There wasn't anything with Trito Papa, or whatever his name is. I need to get 5,000 to buy the Blessed. And I think this would work. Because I gave her back the Amulet of Restoration and the Promise, because I figured the Callous Glow Ring fit her better for roleplay reasons. But... I lost my train of thought. Oh, the Blessed Statue. He needs the Blessed Statue, so he can hit. They both got Tavern Brawler. And I did spend like 1,000 buying a couple of strength potions. And she hopefully will just be casting, so...
I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Cause I had Blood of Thunder out, I was not able to talk to the 2 vampire spawns. They got hypersensitivity to sunlight and immediately teleported away.
Honestly.
I have not done much here. Yeah, I went and did the doppelganger fight to get her helmet early, and then we don't need to talk to all these vendors. Then I came over here, hit level, because I was trying to just level and get off. Because I'd been on like 6 hours yesterday when that happened. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did not play it all today. Alright, before we go into the caress, let's I mean, there's some stuff down here you can loot. And almost everything's gonna have a red. You can go down to the kitchen, I don't care about that. I've already talked, I talked to Horse, but I didn't go in this building behind him and I'll be blind. I don't care to talk to Nuber or Garm, I can just skip all that. Alright, so the only thing I don't really do much here anymore. I don't go around talking to everybody. Rob his back store and go down through here. I think there's a chest or 2 you might be able to get. Unfortunately, like I said, I didn't get this done before stream, so.
Welcome to the caress, an oasis of pleasure. A weary traveller, battered and a mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I... Sweeting, are you blushing? It's Fion you seek, our stern librarian. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin. I'll miss that face. Else, oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her. Nisha, our lovely nymph.
Nisha?
She's engaged in
I've
the
been
nymph's grotto
saying that
on
wrong.
the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favourite of hers, too, I doubt. But we are blessed to have a devil. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite, indeed he did, exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest
Damn, Hoots. That...
I'll take that as a...
Take it however you want. Oh. You've put me out of pocket, you know. Raphael bet me... He rented a room upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by. Ah, I forget we've never met. Carilla is my name. Take your time. Have a drink.
I used to get her Hoots' thing, and then I just never really used it. Alright, we're not doing any drow stuff. Oh right, we gotta talk to Arthur.
Boy insisting on playing his...
9 hells! You followed me all the way here? What? Whatever you think, you know. I'm sure... Please don't! They would have killed me if I refused.
I'm still somewhat
to
trying to
break
play
the
as a
boys.
paladin, because I don't play
They're
paladins
definitely
very
going
often.
to kill me now. I can't tell you. I won't tell you.
Paladin wouldn't just kill him, wouldn't ask for gold, wouldn't tell him to leave. I think this is not paladin-ish, this is us.
All right. The teddy bears. But there's more. Not because I want to. Because I have to. Although it sounds terrible when you put it like that, but me... I don't know who's it. Go there. Tell them Uncle Falo... There.
His plea comes with an offering, a pass granting you access to the lower city.
What? No!
Oh, I didn't mean to fight. Is this gonna be a fight? I didn't want to fight him, I just wanted to arrest him. I just said I can't let him go. What? Alright, I think that's some bullshit. But now that I know that, I don't think I can let you go, sorry. And the other one above that was, well, you have to go to prison. But why is this not capture? Why is this kill? Okay. Find it wrong here? Oh, I know I can do this. Hold on. Wait, what? What?
You don't have to think about it, please. I just have such a headache.
Oh, the other people got negative attitudes towards. I was like, I better not lost fucking. I didn't realize she got up to 100.
Stop to rest soon. Someone with all the power of the
Alright, we're not gonna steal his money. Hopefully he'll live. I didn't mean to do that. So.
Two men, but it's a name you know. Nine Fingers is the head of the guild, a criminal organization operating inside Baldur's Gate.
Why does this give me perception proficiency, wisdom, and guidance? But this gives me favorable beginnings. Shouldn't I be getting favorable beginnings here?
You rats. Then you? Is that right? You there? Getting up in our affairs?
4 and 1d4. Now I'm getting favorable beginnings. Ooh.
Look, this subject's not safe. You selling your Lower City, Basilisk Gate, Guildhall. And that's all you're getting from me. Now scram!
Oh, that gives you access to, Isn't there like a bunch of stuff in here? But I think you get seen if you try to go in there. Alright, let's get Valeria's. I'm not getting much here in the way of XP. Doing most of the sewers is like fucking 2/3 of the level, half level, something like that.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Janet. Why must you... you remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out my assistant. She's posted in the Lower City investigating Duke Stelmane's murder. Now, back to... That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? Really? Devella's been I assumed it. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? No need to wave documents. Constable Devella is going to be a real... Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? Oh, and you'll need...
I like this voice actor. It actually sounds like a kind of whiny...
Well?
Accountant
what are you
type
waiting
person.
For? You've a bloody conspiracy
You're bothering
to
me,
solve.
just let me
Move.
have fun. 600. I mean, that's not bad when you need 24,000 to level up, so that's like 2.5%. Yeah, 2,400 would be 10%. If you're wondering why I keep Lump's horn, it's because if I feel like... Well, I used to keep music boxes a lot. But if I feel like blowing it, you can still blow the horn. They don't come, of course. Alright, we are not going to fuck with that right now. It's not much XP, and it'll sit there until we're done. What the hell is that? Oh, that's Arthur. I hear crying. Now, one time I held off talking to Raphael, one of my runs. Oh, I think it was because I was wanting to, you know, I could have made more money if I would have been gathering books too. I think it was my solo run because I wanted to go in and get the stuff from the House of Hope without talking to him and see what happened. No, we're not using the crazy little slave gear. That's one thing I miss about EA is there was books scattered throughout the world. It was basically romance with Halsin, even though it wasn't. I don't think it said Halsin, but it was like dirty fanfic. Yeah, they got rid of that. Oh, that's Raphael's place, right? That's the Frago's flop house. Sometimes there's shit up on the rooftops. I'm not gonna go searching. I mean, you really want Fly for that anyway. Why do I only have 3 characters here? Glowy Shadowheart. Where's Karlach? Oh, she's been down here the whole time. I thought she teleported. My bad.
I had no less than 2 maidens and a bachelor clawing at my door the very next morning. 15 notices.
Yeah, you got beggars down here, so like I'm pretty sure there's like a chest down here, but you can't is it a chest or yeah, there it is. You can't actually get it because it's red. We'll get another chunk for getting access to the other part. Getting access to Wormworth Rock Fortress.
Devil's Den.
And this is the Drow room.
Underestimate the Forgotten Prince's closest sword, Devil. You must hear me.
There is only one thing in this.
You must help me, Raphael.
Hush now, Voss. These guests, and unlike you.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door. One more thing before we begin.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can... the Illithid.
Huh. What's the catch?
I brought you here because I'm true to my word. and I can make all of this tad, which means you and your... I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the... At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't... You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. In a manner of speaking, I can give you the means to break him free. The Orphic Hammer, an artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus, is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
So the hard part about playing a paladin, and it's somewhat a good run, but just a paladin specifically, is, well, at least a traditional paladin, but a lot of the oaths will keep to this. The oaths in the game, not all of them. I don't think Oathbreaker would care, right? Probably not Vengeance either. Is they would make a deal with the devil for any reason, really, right? We know Wyll, the reason I'm playing him somewhat as paladin, because he portrays himself, you know, the Blade of Frontiers, even though he's a fiendlock, he portrays himself as a paladin in a lot of ways. So that's why I felt like Blade Singer, Fighter Paladin kind of still fit with his character. I don't know, there's just a lot of the game where, like, would I break into the House of Hope to get the Orphic Hammer as a paladin? I don't feel like a paladin would do that. Well, and I mean by traditional D&D sense, right?
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exact...
There it is. Of course.
I'm not asking you to bargain. I'm asking you to save your soul. I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. Then you will die, along with every other soul in this city.
Oh, it's some dialogue. I think I was showing a stream a couple nights ago where I didn't think it was it didn't say Wyll, but I felt like it was Wyll specific. It was talking about something like Baldurian or something, but it was I didn't have the Baldurian tag, but it was like talking about family. Was it maybe when we were talking to Lynn's, the journalist? It was really Orin. Yeah, that might have been it, when it was like, oh, what brings you to Baldur's Gate? Oh, family, which is somewhat true. But they're the only person of the origin characters that has family. I mean, unless you count the Dark Orders being family of Orin.
You'll turn on each other before this is done. Mark my words.
Did he just mean referring to
If
Orin?
you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to...
Oh. Straight kicks you out. Yeah, I felt that was appropriate for Wyll to just be like, nope.
Something was blocking me from hearing Raphael. Of course. I should have... The stench of impending... And what did he want with you? What were the terms of this deal? Tell me, you turned him down. Good. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what I doubt this will be the last. I trust that you will continue without my protection. You cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
I mean, he's not wrong. What?
It's such a prude.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone is Sharessa's caress is a professional.
Okay. Evidently, she did something on all fours with a whip. Yeah. Ketheric's not gonna be happy about that. So I thought anything about doing Cazador to get Well, I mean, we really probably shouldn't do it unless we want Rhapsody, because then Asterian's gonna be pissed off that he wasn't there. I'll go through. So normally what I do when I hit Act 3 proper is go through the wiki, look at all the places, at least all the big parts, like Counting House, Hag. You have to do the murder. Do you have to do the murder tribunal? You just need access to get to. Yeah, you have to have. I think you have to kill the Servok or be darker to get access to Orn. Whatever. Anyway, House of Grief, Wave Mothers, Counting House, all that stuff. And normally when I get to Act 3, other than the first run or two when I cleared everything, I just take at least a third of it off. Just say, yeah, I'm not doing that stuff this run. Like, may not fuck with the Hag this time. I don't know. Only got 130 XP for that. Alright, so we're not talking to her right now. So I think we're done here. We're ready to go to Orange Rock. I'm going to take a break soon. Even though I know I spoke for like 40 minutes of the stream. I believe he's here. He's not going to be happy, but whatever.
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
You actually can deceive him, and he will give you his sword. I mean, you can just get it in Act 1 if you want to power game it, but...
I did not come this far for you, and yet it seems I have no choice but to trust. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free Orpheus from the prism. I will assemble his remains. Together, we will yet free the true heir. He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our Kithraki against Istik. I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand. A devil of Raphael's stature does not... He will have made a sack. He must keep the... Every house has an entrance, Istik. Even those in the hells. You must find it. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth, but he will see reason.
You are wasting your time and mine. Our true enemy...
So the more I've played, because if you go through the period where you're like, oh, the Emperor's on your side, and then you go through a period of the Emperor's not on your side, he's evil.
You paid Raphael a visit. I want to hear all...
And then you start thinking, the Emperor's not 100% wrong.
I just want to know why you turned the boss down. Cheeky. We might be in a brothel, but I'm not that kind of gal. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly than anyone else in the city. Listen, because I'll only... If the brain wins, the Illithid Empire returns and worlds you've never even dreamed of will die. Raphael can stop it. He wants to. And he knows how. You're the key. You always have been. I won't pretend he's an altruist, but he's looked at the balance, and it's hard to get leverage on an illithid. They make terrible clients. I doubt it.
Birthday, you deserve to cut loose.
The librarian does this thing with her whip where you're on all fours and...
It's to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind. Honestly.
Don't be such a prude.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. You're absolutely sure.
My good man. Every substance...
Give up a kidney for a tour of the Steelwatch Foundry.
Here we go again.
The brain appears to be resisting its masters. It's acting of its own will.
Score money. I don't know when I'm going to do answer. Don't fuck with me, camera. I'm just making these so I can sell them. I don't want to use this because I only have 4 ashes, but the other stuff was fine. Yeah, see, like this, if I use that, then I won't be able to use those supplements for anything else. I'll probably never use these. This is second level, third levels. This is fourth. This should be third, okay. Oh, yeah, I still can't learn these yet, can I? Nope. I'm never gonna be able to learn 6th level of this, right? Alright, I'm gonna sell that one, that one, that one. Alright, now we have 5 Peerless Focus for her. We got plenty of Colossus if we want to give her Colossus, but I didn't use Asterion to get the strength potion, so I'm probably not going to be doing that. We got 4 of these, so good for a couple rest. So we can probably, well, these aren't bad things to have if you need to jump somewhere, but I think we can sell them now. Or if we run out of Cloud Giants, since we got 2 characters that are going to use them. Yeah, we probably should save them for a little bit longer. I haven't used these in fucking forever. And I think at this point you're better off using this for the paralyzation. So I think we're going to sell these. I was keeping this if I want to give someone disadvantage on strength checks, but I think Rivington Fuelment would do the same thing, yeah? Yeah, I got rid of most of my resistance one. I'm going to be working on getting rid of these soon too. They're just too small. Yeah, so we can sell that stuff, whatever. You get a lot of XP going through here too.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worm's Rock's closed for the day. You having a laugh, devil boy? I know, Ravengard. The joke's on you. No entry. That's the end of it. Ordination is what? Lord Gortash is becoming Archduke. All the peers can... Valyria? Well, I'm not messing... Straight ahead across the bridge.
Okay, I just have to remember to go back. I do not have enough by Dwarven Thrower right now, and that's going to be... I think it was about 1,500. I think I got some more stuff in camp to sell, though. This sure isn't going to be enough to get 1,000 XP or stuff. I could probably go down to the prison and clear her out. Oh, another way to get a bunch of XP is go do the trials for Answer, but you don't have to do Answer yet.
We do the Watchers.
I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. It already is. Granted, there are a few Allow me to formally invite you to...
What's the bastard up to, I wonder?
Nice little chunk of XP, so... What was that? 600 was for completing open hand murders, and then 720, like 800 for most walking in here. Oh, 10% through already. I'm going to take a break. There is the issue of how is she going to handle the coronation. I don't know if I've ever taken... So yeah, so here's the deal. When I was doing my first honor mode run and I had Karlach in the group, the first time I played with her, I went and did Answer because I wanted to try to do Answer at level 10 or whatever, or 11, but do it before I went to the lower city because I thought that was a pretty big challenge. And then I got hit with some bugs or misunderstandings of how things worked and died on the final explosion. I know there was a couple times I threw potions. The potions didn't fucking land on the people that needed the potions. My lightning resistant potion on Jahara didn't work at all. So she was taking double damage. My Blood of Lathander did not give me revive me with 1 hit point. It was all kinds of weird shit. Alright, let's get to this waypoint.
I don't know, dear. I don't know.
Alright, I'm going AFK for about 5 minutes or so, maybe an extra minute.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Yeah, I haven't even raged. Like, I went through, like... I went through all Rivington with 1 short rest, because, yeah, it's pretty easy. AFK. Oh, hey, Nocturnal. No one said anything that I saw in the first, like, 30-40 minutes. I didn't realize when you came in. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm not planning on taking another break. Took a little longer than I expected. I think rain's coming because my back's hurting. Alright, I'm not sure how this is going to go down. I don't know if I did this before. So we're just going to see. Alright. Oh,
they're harmless. Except if you're a criminal.
yeah, I just need the day off. I've just, like I said, had a lot of stuff going on today.
Lord Gortash is expected.
If it isn't little Wyll, straight to your handler. And I didn't heard about your father. The Absolute's puppet. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as a splendid party, I hear.
So next time we rest now that we've seen her, I think she's going to do the contract. Of course, we're not taking it. There was a doorway out of here. Oh, is this the back way in? It is.
Ever onward.
We'll get to that later.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Alright, I've always wanted to just do this fight, but we're surely not in the position to be doing it right now. I mean, do I think I could fight this?
King's
Yeah.
people, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Rivington.
It's him. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
I keep forgetting to use her silk coins. I think they last all day.
The situation is delicate. Do not be swept up in her emotions.
Fine. I'll wait for now.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respect.
My respects? You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Oh,
how I've
shit, I made a
missed your
mistake.
colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your... As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are, and for that...
Wait, what was that?
The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free its... I expect it'll start with...
I think I hit space what was about to do the earthquake.
You among them. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate together.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
So I think I messed up. Like I said, this is not spending as much time preparing for stuff. God, I get tired looking at this cat's grace armor stuff. I think I was supposed to go up and get the boots before you talk to him. The boots are on the very, very top, and is where you end up fighting him at the end. We're not taking a deal with him, right? It breaks your oath if you take a deal with one of them and then turn your back on them. But since I don't have Oathbreaker on right now, or an oath on right now, it doesn't matter. But I think it's if you take his deal and then get caught getting the boots, they all turn hostile. If you go up there and get seen, they turn hostile anyway. So I'm not sure what to do at this point. I don't think I can character select and try to get someone to go up there. And I just realized this has a bird's head on it. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, I have no... Yeah, they're all in dialogue. I can't control... Okay, I'm gonna look this up real quick. Taking this item after Gortash's coronation makes Gortash and all Steel Watchers on this floor permanently hostile. So after the coronation, he's going to go up there. If Gortash's deal is taken and Orn is killed, yeah, that's unfortunate. How can I fix this? Because I really need those boots so I don't get prone if I cast haste. So if he leaves from the coronation up there, then to get the boots, I would have to sneak past him, get the boots, and get out of there, which I could probably fast travel. You can use invisibility to get up and through there, through all the watchers. But it'll make them, so it'll make them all permanently hostile. So, but that's not going to make him, well, he's going to become hostile once we go to the Iron Throne. We have no need to go talk to him before then. But we can't kill him because we'll kill our dad. Like if we try to kill him now or later, before doing Iron Throne, then our dad dies. If Gortash's deal is taken and Orn is killed, so then I would have to do, well, if you take Gortash's deal, you would break your oath. I'm still trying to play as if I'm not breaking my oath, other than as attacking innocents, neutrals. Does not permanently make everyone hostile. Take this item before the coronation, or before Gortash leaves the throne room. Does not turn anyone hostile. Okay, so I need to get it before he leaves the throne room. Can I make that happen? I can't get anyone out of dialogue here. Right, okay, so I'm in with Carlite. I think I messed up the cutscene. Oh, now I'm all fucked up. Ah. Oh, that's only 10 minutes ago. Alright, I could press buttons, but I don't know what the dialogue is. I could risk getting in a fight here, which would be really stupid. Yeah, I'm afraid to do anything because I can't risk getting in a fight that would really screw my playthrough over a bit. Hopefully this fixes it. Well, yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want to go do Answer. I mean, Answer is not like super hard, but he's undead, so the Steeped in Bliss thing, the Resonant Stone won't help. You get a good chunk of XP for doing all the other shit.
I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again.
Alright, cool. I feel like there was a fourth option here. Maybe that was there. So he's got his dad, Tadpole. I don't see why he would risk making a bargain with him. Because we know that the Emperor will say, yeah, it seems like he's telling the truth, but unless you were getting your dad free, why would you do that? Plus, whenever we get to the Iron Throne, I don't know if he's going to send us, make all the Steel Watchers hostile against us. Let's see what happens.
The likes of you stand to... There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know. She's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no... Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin, together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more. What do you say?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Oh, the Paladin can pledge it. But, like I said, that would mean we'd have to kill Orin before doing the Iron Throne and the Foundry. I mean, I guess you didn't have to do the Foundry, but you would have to do the Iron Throne.
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom.
I don't know if you would say to hells with your pet, considering where we're at. Alright, I don't feel like 5 or 6 needs to be done. I don't think we'd pass the checks anyway. I'm worried if we say 4, we're going to get into combat. Although I think that would probably be the choice. I think 1 and 3 are good options. And 2, if I wanted to do that. The thing is like, do I want to go fight? Like, I can hit level 12 and then go fight Orin. I wouldn't have all my gear. We're not Dark Urge, so we don't have to worry about fighting our solo. But yeah, I would still break my oath if I do go back and get it again. But I'm going to play as if I'm still on my oath. No, because we're going to lose our oath when we go to the Iron Throne. So let's do no. So we're going to take off 2, 5, and 6.
So Ketheric was ready to betray. I can't say it comes as a surprise. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketheric and Orin together. They knew this would only work if we stood. Their ambition blinded them to reason. In short, you can trust me.
All right, we already know we're taking. We're not taking this one, or this one, and I'm more too worried about that one.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate. Your camp is compromised. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
So one thing is, like, the first time I did Orin, and Halson was there, and he got killed by AoE effects and shit. And I was like, oh yeah, had I actually leveled him up, he wouldn't have died. But also, I didn't know that he was dying from my AoE damage. I don't remember 100% what happened, but I remember I was the one that killed him in the end. I was like, oh yeah, that probably wasn't a... It was a learning experience. You can also pick their lock and have them join the fight, I believe. So, if they take Halson or Lae'zel... Well, I think Lae'zel had level 4 because I was doing testing with Blade Ward to see if it stacked with Fighter Con Proficiency, which it does. But if it's Halson, I don't know what level he's going to be. Like level 4 or some shit.
Orin is elusive, shall we say. Some conflicts are best resolved quietly. You carry the stone plucked from Merkel's chosen. At least not yet.
Thought I missed one. I thought I was going too fast.
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies form. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, or... You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me... Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects, the faithful, will do anything in the name of their god. Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that. More importantly, now, come, be witness as your father names me the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
I'm not taking 5. Wouldn't take 2. I think as Paladin of the Crown, we'd want to see him actually take control. So that's one thing about like Crown is supposed to be about law and order, and if he's lawfully in place, regardless how he got there, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to take 4 because I'm worried that's going to start a fight.
You will follow me. Distinguished dukes,
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies?
I
swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
That would be stupid to say.
Enver Gortash.
I think Wyll's smart enough to know that he's not in position to do this fight.
Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
Because he'd have to kill his father.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on... And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not...
Okay, so we are going to... do one thing at a time.
There you have it. What did you make of him? He only managed it by tadpoling Duke Ravengard. Gortash doesn't play fair. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is? Hard to explain it any other way. Then again, I guess they just want to feel safe by... If only they knew the truth. I wish this city, the people running it, were smart.
Alright, well, Will's got to go up. Can I get out of here? I just need one person to go up. Might get in combat though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go all the way around. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get out of here easily. Mage hand one's doors, maybe. I don't think it's worth starting a fight. Alright, so like I said, I messed up. I should have went up there, killed the steel watch up at the top. I don't know if I can bring everybody up. I need invisibility, I need flying, and I need to run over through here, up through the top, and not get seen. I don't know. Oh wait, I got all those scrolls of flying, I could just use that. I'll come back and loot all this stuff once he's gets out.
My old fishing spot. Spent more than a few summer-tide days here. Only a few head colds and a tongue lashing from my worried father.
Alright, if you fly up here, there's a guy up here that will see you go through the door. Don't worry about the traps, and we have to open one of these doors.
So much for a warm welcome.
thought. Oh yeah, there it is. I was gonna say you have to kick the ladder down. There's another chest over here, but oh, that's not good. Wait, can I not get through him? I can't Misty Step. Oh, because I'm maimed. That's why. I can't Misty Step because I use my thing. My bonus action. Don't only scroll a D-door, I used it to learn the spell. Shit, I don't think I've got a way out here. I mean, I could bring everyone else up, fight them out, but... I need the achievement not to set off any traps, which is unfortunate because I did not mean to start this fight. I thought I was safe over here. I think I normally sneak and then do it, but... Well, I'm invisible, but he's going to try to detect me. Removed by healing. Wait, I have those items that I've been keeping just for this. Not this. Will this work? Yes, they worked. Which means I can walk out. Well, I can walk over here. Hold on. No one saw anything. Oh, that made me lose my invisibility? Oh, shit. He plucked me in and I moved a candle stand. It made me lose my invisibility. Great. Well, I know that I would use invisibility after. Okay, I can do this. I can do this because we can rest soon anyway. So what we're going to do is action surge. Oh shit, I forgot about that one. Oh fuck, I think I'm dead. I was thinking the opportunity attack was from that one over there. That's alright. I'll just getting back at getting back from Withers. But I missed the achievement about not setting off the traps. Wait, what am I gonna survive? Fucking prone BS. Yeah, that's it. Bye. It's gonna explode if I move. That was unfortunate about my action surge. I'm a fucking immobile. God damn it.
This is fleet of foot.
I'm not gonna be able to exit. Well, it looks like I'll be able to get out of here at least. Nah, there's an achievement about not setting off any traps, and I've got really close twice. Like one-shotting all of them with hold person, and somehow like the traps still fucking go off. Wait, did they kill themselves? I think they're killing themselves. Oh shit, I might just hang out up here and do some looting. They're gonna. Oh, I've already kicked that ladder down. I should have just flown down. Anyone that kills themselves now means I don't have to fucking deal with it later. There's two of them half dead. Oh, I don't get XP for that? What fucking shit's that? I mean, I would have already been level 12 when they actually died anyway, but... I just need to fast travel out. Okay, so if I stay here, they're gonna come up the ladder. If I open the door, he's gonna... Will he go in turn-based mode or will he start combat? I don't know. Never mind. Evidently these things do 50 damage, huh? Well, we got one guy killed for free for later. Did not realize those bombs automatically spawn and kill you. I know who used to do this in EA is you could short rest and get your health back. It won't let you do it. Yeah, well, this is just wasting my life here because this was not intended. you guys really just fucking die already. Thank you. That took way fucking long.
The house was on fire.
Oh, different map here. Okay. Yeah, so that just kind of went to shit because I don't think I've ever been seen doing that. But
on all these harsh nights, thou hast sought. Love is no domain of mine, but it is often cited as the purpose. And thou, fate, dost thou require a new? Then thou must. This is the price of that. Well. By doom and dusk, I strike thy name through the archive.
I still can't believe I didn't get XP because, like, I didn't do any damage to them. Like, they were aggroed. Nah, and then the using invisibility and then moving a thing and losing invisibility again. Because what should have happened was I got rid of the maiming, but I didn't have a D-door to get out of there. Because he was fucking blocking the passageway, right? So you moved the thing, but then that broke my invisibility, making me get hit again. And then had I not lost my invisibility, I don't think he would have had opportunity attack. Whatever. I can just rest now, it doesn't matter. Because I just lost all my buffs. Alright, I forgot about that. Oh shit, shit, is he gonna go back? Okay, so he better not go back to where he was.
And tell me what you were doing in the house. It won't happen.
Now, we can ask her to vendor access. There's also some really nice, decent armor I think is back here, but I almost never get it. And we could go, like I said, start the... I don't like using these because they cause fire on you as well. So one of the problems about having these on Karlach is she rages, she can't Misty Step. She doesn't really need to Misty Step out. If she does need a Misty Step, you can just get up from a scroll. So she can't be in web tangled, ensnared, or slip on ice, but... So the reason you have these on him is because it makes you immune to prone, even though it doesn't say it. You can't be moved, and you ignore affects difficult terrain, so... And if you fail a saving throw, like against hold person or something, use your reaction. You can only do that once per long rest, though. The Hellcrawler ability is a Misty Step type ability, except it makes everyone catch fire. I mean, it can be useful to finish someone off if you're on a range, but... Normally, I end up going up there and fighting a bunch of the Steel Watch before the coronation and killing all the guys up the top. Not in the room with the chest, because I say that do that fight later. Yeah, I don't. Since he's using that, she needs to use that. She's gonna want that to be immune to prone and stuff. The only person who can use this is that Karlach. Yeah, she probably, she doesn't attack enough to get 2 turns of reverberation, I think. Alright, this goes back, we're not ending up using all the thunder gear either. Oh, I forgot we got all this other shit to put on here. So normally, yeah, she's gonna be over here. Let's talk to her. I don't, like I said, I don't want to go into Lower City quite yet.
What did I tell you? And the drama's not over. You see, Gortash has had your father relocate. I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one. Your dad's good as dead, pup. Or is there? I know enough.
Yeah, sorry, this is a lot of cutscene stream.
There now. You can see the city up on the hill.
Can't eat a bloodstone. Alright, since I have 15 or 16 supply packs, that's like 8 rest. I think to make some money, I'm gonna sell all this fucking food. Keep the fish for bargaining with Tara. Yeah. Let's see if that's enough. Because I'm just worried he's going to leave. Even though I'm probably not going to use the dwarven thrower. But just in case. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take Karlach out, or Shadowheart down the group. So we can talk to him with no problem. Just as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, you don't actually have to kick around the party. Just not have her nearby.
Welcome. You see to peruse the special goods, I take it.
Yeah, you can see I sold these potions to him and scrolls. Shit, I need a lightning scroll. It's one of the lower end spells I don't have. There's only like 5. Yeah, I can't remember if it's 5 or 7. At most, it's gonna be 5 spells after I level up 8 wizard, because I'll get 2 one there. Lightning bolt is one of the ones I need. I just haven't got it. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about that. We want Dwarven Thrower 1540. $47. Okay, so that's how much. $450-ish for food. Some of us like this one. I think was if you watched a panel from Hell Thing channel, their thing last Wednesday or whatever, the developer that was on there said all the stuff that's in the deluxe edition bag. I think this is one of them. Is there's one that represents each of the different studios. I think I've already eaten some of that shit, but maybe this one. Anyway. I could get more money for waiting to sell this shit, but I got so many named items to sell to Dareth and Damon. Oh yeah, we said we're gonna go ahead and get rid of the poison because we have the higher. Like, I just never end up using these fucking poisons. Yeah, see right there? We're just mostly selling food. And poisons we already had or just made. And we're getting another 1,000 for it. Okay. That's still not enough, is it? $141. Actually, I can just cast this on my own. I'll keep a couple for backups, but I really don't need it. Alright, that's fine. Let's try that one. I didn't mention I was poor. Because it's a nice bludgeon to throw besides this one. Alright, I think that covers the end of... Rivington, except for the statue. Like, I still gotta do the statue and buy the saves. Bonus from the temple.
If I were you, I'd focus on my own job and leave the steel watchers to theirs.
I can't remember, think we need that anymore. Yeah, we don't need these anymore, right? I'm sorry, there's only been like one fight maybe, and then one pseudo fight. Or have we even been in a fight? Has this been like all dialogue? Let's see. We did a Sheriff's Caress. We did Horses, Loot Behind Him. However you pronounce his name. Worms Rock. We did the fight. We didn't actually do the fight. We were just trying to run it away.
Thank you for the lift, my friend. Thank you very much indeed. Ta-ta.
Admitted to the city must surrender. All livestock is now.
We're gonna want that for the Mirror of Loss. So I'll make sure we get it.
Failure to comply will result in imprisonment.
And didn't he become one of our allies? I think he does. Yeah, I'm about to rest though, because I need to, since I died, I need to get my bus back, but, you know, I'll just get the spell slots back and stuff. He's using C, well, I mean, I could just probably just say fuck it. Not like he really needs, yeah, fuck it. I can get half my bus back on my own. Everyone else is in good health, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. I don't need the invisibility. I'll just use a crappy elixir. I don't like when my characters get moved around. Sure, let's just take Bless. I've got a bunch of these. Actually, I think I was saving these in case I need them for dialogue checks. I got 6 of these. I'll probably be fine. Yeah, I can probably just be fine. I don't know what else buffs I lost.
Not my concern.
Still can't believe they almost killed a few of them. Alright, it doesn't tell you what you've lost unless you actually rested. Mind, reading, animals, speaking, that doesn't matter. See, invisibility, dark vision, don't really need either one of those.
All livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the
I don't think I cast freedom. I'm not going to cast 8 again either.
Will guide me.
Okay, let's just go. I'll rest later. This is starting for the Hag's quest or going down to the prison. I'm getting down to the, like I said, I can go do the sewer stuff. It's a lot of XP. Let's see, there's the gloves here you can buy. Since we missed the Hellrider gloves, but that would require us to drop the Luminous gloves to get everyone damage reduction. Not too worried about that. Amulet Vault we'd have to steal right now, which I'm not going to do. I don't have a lot of slots for knock anyway. I don't have the money to pray for the +2 saves. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure what I should do. Well, we can come over here and get a piece of
Really won't feel it.
Nothing. Got on back.
piece of dribbles.
Normal citizens strung up to die by the city. A real people's broadsheet would care.
Now we don't really need Cat's Grace anymore because we got Steeped in Bliss. Man, that was a shitty roll. What did we do? Roll a 2?
No blood, but no less vicious a display. To what end? Is that the pelvis? Oh, poor dribbles.
Well, we don't have any money to run down and buy anything. Get XP. I need to stop worrying about XP. I'm not going to focus on grabbing gear.
Being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now.
Wait, what? For grabbing dribbles? I hate wasting resources for shit I don't think should be happening, but
You've convinced them.
what did I try to steal? I haven't touched anything down here in the lower city. Except dribbles. I don't know, I'm getting tired. It's 2:30. I'd like to do one. You know what? We'll go down. We'll kill the fish. We'll have at least one fight, and then I'm probably going to call it a night. I might do the answer prep for XP.
Shopping in the city.
These streets are...
But this will allow me to go around, loot some of the places like this house. There's really nothing going on in there, but you need it for
Keeping pace.
Not a word on all the thefts and murders.
that's one of the murder houses, yeah. Marine Forest House. Is it this one advances the quest? As long as we don't go by Cora, I think we're okay. Which is over here? No, it's right here, I think. Okay.
Why don't we just retrace our steps?
Waypoint. Well, we did get that one guy in the barkeep. We could go talk to Nine Fingers. There's just so much. Do you always get overloaded mentally? Because you can easily spend 10 hours just walking around, looting stuff, talking to people. And I don't mean like my first run where I was trying to talk to every NPC.
Gods, what are these wretched things?
So we're going to be resting anyway soon. Oh, I have to be careful if I throw this so I don't hit other people. You know what? I know it would do more damage, but we're going to stick to the Thunder roleplay. I don't want to kill them in the water. I want to loot them. I don't think they have much though. haven't got to use her abilities yet, so...
Thank you for cutting those
Think like fish, die like fish. Never heard of one attacking the city.
Oh, gods! There's guts all over my boat!
Might have some quests down here to do, huh? Alright, I'm gonna have to go through the wiki and my quest and see what I want to do, what I don't want to do, what I might do. The yes, no, and maybe. Get some organization into tiers, like, okay, we're gonna do what's priority, like what do we know we're gonna get done for sure, and organize those. I probably will do answer and risk it. Like, I've already got my dice, I don't really care. I need to get Karlach's scene, romance scene. This, at least get that. Although there was a part at the end of Act 2 where she said we didn't care for each other anymore or some shit. I don't know why she said that, because we had like 100 approval with her. I didn't go make out with anyone else. Yeah, I think I'm gonna rescue Floric and do the trials before answer. I will not do answer off stream though. You can go down there and grab the helmet as long as you don't click on the body. I might start clearing out some of the sewers to get and go talk to Nine Fingers. Get the waypoints down there. And go start the hag quest, even though I might do it because I think I've done it before where I saved her, Marina and Connor. I can't remember. I know I've done it before where I've seen her up here, but I don't know. You know, I'm tired. I can't think. I'll see you Wednesday night or Thursday night. Like I said, I've been real busy, and my brain is just... I got a whole list of chores going on each day, and I can't think of the stuff with the game right now. So, thanks for stopping by. I was hoping to get a couple more fights in, but we'll get away from here so I don't die. I've got a lot of work I can do offline, and I'll have to think which fights I can do offline. Like, we're so powerful right now. Like, I'm not even getting to see Jaheira's abilities because everything fucking dies. I almost would kick Karlach out of the party. She's too well, I mean, on her own she's not strong, but I don't know what to do, because right now I just feel like I'm way too fucking powerful, and I sure don't even have like Act 3 gear really. Like, yeah, Karlach does, like, I don't know, 80, 100 damage around. She only gets 2 attacks right now. She doesn't have Action Surge. Shadowheart doesn't do that much damage. I might just get rid of the resonant stone because, damn, I feel way too fucking powerful. Oh, whatever I do, I'm not going to be able to... Well, no, because I don't have to show the Mazor scene online, because that's a pretty common scene. Anyone that comes to Act 3 with Wyll in the group. Oh, you know what I could do? Can I get to... Shit, isn't Damon right next to Cora? I'm worried about if I go over to try to sell all my gear, then I'm gonna get stuck in that Cora fight. Before I head out, let me check something. I think we rest, then it will and Dragonborn looks so cool in the game. It's a shame they're like the freaking worst race.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still? I am so glad you asked. No. No, a bit too. What if there were bits?
So the problem with this fight, I've never successfully went over there really and got the second part if you fell here. You need to counterspell his dimension door, but they also like to throw paralyzation potions. Man, I'd rather just get this fight over with now, be done with it. Oh, I wonder what would happen if you gave her survival instinct. Yeah, you gotta counterspell his D door. And since we're gonna rest him anyway, let's give out some freedoms.
Said the elf song was haunted. Now it's doubly so.
Potato head anywhere. Not like you could sell it.
Alright, hopefully I don't mess this up. I have tried to have people hide in the background when I started. I think a freedom movement will be okay. There's a medicine check.
Afternoon.
Anyway, I've tried to cast silence, but that doesn't stop them. I've tried to do hiding, that doesn't stop them. Alright, 3 of 4 people are... I got freedom movement, so we should be alright.
Hello there.
Oh, they do. Ah, Mrs. Highbury.
Call me Cora, Master Metzley. And I'm afraid I must insist on their joining us. Wine's no good without
I think
company,
I've done this
after all.
before where I've took the glass and then you become paralyzed.
No, I must say, if this is a...
Why, a serial killer?
It was perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
You have sullied it with knowledge, made it an unclean sacrifice. I will remember your face, and I will peel it from your...
Stop rambling. Did Core get away? Cause that was I was trying to get the attack going off. Okay, we can't see there, but normally her body would be right here, and it's not. So I think us attacking. Will's gonna at least get to go first, but that's weird because we don't have that high of an initiative. Shit. That would have been nice to have right now. If we hit, we can level 4 smite him. Or we can try crowd control. We're gonna get 3 attacks, so surely if we can get a chance 2 of them hit. Oh, I got luck at the farm realms. What am I doing? Solve that problem. I don't want anyone to walk into the moonbeams or anything. Oh, if I do that, I'm gonna get hit by the moonbeam to it. Oh, I think I used the Cosmic Omen, but 1d6 was like he beat me by like 5 points. I don't think it was worth using. Fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. AI is so fucking stupid. Well, that should have been another chunk of XP. 1500 or something. Or 8, 1911, yeah. Oh shit, didn't mean to grab that person, sorry. There. Now I can go grab the waypoint and go sell shit. Maybe start getting some upgrades like Deadshot. Oh, that's gonna cost me 3 initiative here. Now, I had originally taken alert and thought about taking alert as the other feat, but when I get my dex up, I won't need the initiative as much. We'll be keeping this, although for us, I don't think it's that advantage for any of the builds we're using right now. These are handy, like, you know how I was just needing Dimension Door? Well, if I would have had these.
Password is Sicarius. Let's beat Pizza Candlehammer.
You've been single too long.
Carla! Would be a lot better if you'd find a...
I haven't stopped trying, but...
Never mind.
Best I've had in years. Mistress of the house lets me...
Good. Someone should be.
Oh, I need to sell before I rest, right?
The one with that dink in his chest plate. I'd give him a few more of those if you catch me.
Actually, I could get a little bit more if I do this.
telling you.
This is based on your persuasion.
What can I do for you? Well, without you, I'd be dead in a ditch twice over. But hey, anything could happen in the meantime. Optimism, right? Of course. Wouldn't be alive to hold them if it weren't for you.
Yeah, now I'm getting the 67% discount. Yeah, messed up the Cynthia amulet, but it's alright. Don't need guidance. Like, I might use some of this stuff later, but I'm just gonna sell it for money right now. Oh, he don't have that much money. Okay. But he isn't he gonna have a really nice item I need? The armor persistence and all that shit. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have anyone that needs heavy armor because the permanent resistance and blade ward is just so useful. But this thing, you can see, even with 12 persuasion, is fucking 11,000. So there'd be helmet and gloves and boots. Freedom of movement and long strider. He can't use it. She's gonna keep her wisdom damage boots. Jared's gonna keep the prone. Unfortunately, I just don't have anyone. Like, if I had like an arcane archer to throw all this shit on. Yeah, see, we get we have someone, you know, the druid that can cast freedom of movement and long strider, so we don't really need these. Gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls. I mean, I'm thinking that might be better off for him, because he really needs the attack more than, and he changed 1d4 necrotic, which is 2.5 average for just plain +2. Okay, we've seen 2 of the items. We saw armor, we saw boots. And then I know he's got the other armor, which is this one. I thought he had a helmet or something. Gloves, boots, armor. I'll have to look it up. Nah, that's all stuff we sold. Alright. I don't know if this is the best plan for him. But 1d4 necrotic damage when we're putting out like 50 on a crit over 100. Psychic, and then having radiant damage from smites on top of that. Yeah, we need to hit more than we need other stuff. And the battle mage stuff for this gives our cane acuity, which we're not really caring for. You can see all the shit I'm getting rid of. Actually, I might need that one. I don't think we need this anymore. Cause yeah, even if used against Kazdor, he is gonna be plate caster. I don't know if we're gonna be able to sell this to him other than right now. So we don't have anything else to buy from him. We should be able to sell it to Dareth though. I was hoping to make more money than that was okay. Alright, I don't think anyone's gonna want to use those. Oh shit, this is medium armor. God damn it. That's only a weapon, so yeah, well, I just wasted 3,000, I think. I'll still probably want it for testing purposes, but... Alright, I'm heading out. I'll figure this all out later. Have a good night, man. Or good day. Thanks for stopping in again. I'm really tired. I'm just gonna head out. Goodbye.